This is a special news bulletin. The Hazers suck. After years of deciding they had better things to do than finish on the podium, the Hazers imploded in hilarious and mediocre fashion for the third installment in the Marble Games. Smoggy showed promise early, but if you look past the track that is the equivalent of hell freezing over, you will see a collage of 15th place finishes. Hazy finished 39th out of 40. And a recent development took place that saw Hazy essentially kicked out of Marble League 2022. Fans of all teams responded with criticism of the move. To me, it's the best thing the Hazers have done since finishing last in Marble Lacrosse. Stay tuned for the next news report, where we can only hope the Hazers fulfill their destiny as nameless gray faces. This is a special news bulletin. The Hazers still suck. Since our last broadcast, the Hazers have found ways to upset their beleaguered fans even further. They failed to qualify for the 2022 Marble League. But fear not, for things will change for the better. The team looks to show the marble sports world their new roster chemistry. It goes about as well as you'd expect. After another edition of our favorite holiday, then a bronze medal in the funnels, the Hazers have a shot at ensuring they don't get relegated. There's nowhere to go but up, is what we thought before Murky tried climbing. And finally, the sand rally. We don't see much of it, but this collision changed the course of the Hazers franchise forever. And of course, the Snowballs won. If they didn't, you would have avoided relegation via fourth place countback, your favorite placement. But instead, we have a beautiful sight. You know what your punishment is for colossal failure? Oh my god, you didn't make it. This is a special news bulletin. The Hazers don't suck? Oh, come on. In the aftermath of their 2022 relegation, the Hazers are eager to return to the land of racing. Manager Shade wants nothing to do with Hazy, so their partner in crime has to go too. Out goes Smoggy, bring in Cloudy and Misty. The former reserve had a legendary rookie season, getting gold medals at the track that shouldn't have been here and the track that shouldn't have been here. Misty was not nearly that good, but pulled through when it counted. The Hazers have a 6-point lead with 2 races to go. A 99.2% chance to make the final podium. It's time to break the cycle. But if I know the Hazers, and I do, then I know it's not over until there are no more laps to run. Cloudy used up all their magic and got 1 point at Stardust Accelerator, eliminating them from winning the individual title. As for the team championship, 3-way tie. But an overall podium is still within reach. At this time, may I present to you Captain Choke, a 0-point outing. And just like their homeland, the Hazers are secluded from the top of the standings yet again. They outclassed even themselves. When Pomplamoose can predict the result, you know you've reached a new level of ineptitude. When the lights are brightest, the Hazers still cover their eyes. And so, I say with pride and confidence, #we missed the podium! This is a special news bulletin. The Hazers suck again. With the success of another historically botched championship under their belt, the Hazers return to their new home in the Consolation League and immediately begin striving for a new benchmark low. Fans are both incredulous and infuriated as they see their team complete the relay with no urgency whatsoever, and then take an enthusiastic dive into the swing wave catch basin. Block pushing isn't even an event in this competition, and the Hazers are still on pace to score worse than their shortest push ever. Dead last with 17 points. Everything is falling apart. If you listen closely, you can already hear the incessant whining and groaning from the fans as they come to the realization that the Hazers have failed yet another opportunity. The barrage of criticism will never end. The narrative is being written. The last shreds of confidence are shattering, as are the hopes and dreams of many a Hazers marvel. And why are they leading the sand rally? Why is Captain Choke actually doing good? No. No. This is not what I wanted, Hazers. Don't you dare screw this up for me. You were doing so well, and you just... Ah! And so the Hazers choke in a different way. Murky even tried their best to relegate the team again, but was unable to erase the victory. Against all odds, the Hazers will compete in the qualifiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to replace my keyboard.